everybody. We're gonna do a quick spalling video. Hope you're doing good. Hit into that piece of pinhead earlier just to see what was in there. It's an awesome chunk. So we're gonna go ahead and spall this baby up. You can see the side color on that. It's not cooked yet, it's raw. Beautiful, you know it's gonna have some really dark blues. And that's a thick blue line, that's not just a thin one. So let's spall this bad boy up so we can make a variety of cool looking points out of it. Now just to get a quick look, some weird score lines, stuff like that, but I think for the most part we're going to just systematically take it apart. Look at that spall. Wow, beautiful. Hopefully thick enough to do something with. It looks like it. Looks solid. Okay, we're gonna work our way around this bad boy. I already saw this spall looking good right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Nice. Not as much blue in that. See? None. But there's a little thin line right there. And that opened that whole side up. So of course, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna flip it and stick it right here. It's a nice big platform. It ought to go all the way down there. Wow, what do you know? It went all the way down there. Some good looking stuff. Ink read. Alright. Now, let's take a look at this behemoth. We're going to take another one right here. There's enough. There's enough meat in the pot for it. Just got to hit it at the right angle. So let's see here. Kind of hold it like this above my wrist so I don't hurt myself. And I'm going to come into it. That wasn't the best. I see a little crack right here. I'll show you the reality of it. Well, maybe that'll do better because it's just a thick platform. Nope. Nope. Alright, third time's a charm. It's not coming off that way. We're going to just keep working our way around it. It's really good looking rock. Okay, we got some of that crud off of there. Yeah, we're back to this colorful side. I'm gonna hit in a little, just looking at it. Let's hit in deep right here. Cut that off. This is a really nice spall there. This one's okay. It's smaller, but it's solid. Move some of this stuff out of the way. That, we're going to go that way. Just didn't want to release that first time. Very bulbous. A little weird micro crack there, but it's okay. Let's see here. Tap that. Small flakage. Remove what we need. Another one here, and this is really rough at this end compared to what the other end was feeling like. Alright. Nice spall there. This side, let me just bring that edge down a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and try to remove a big one right across this face. There's some little surface cracks there. I couldn't tell you how much they're going to affect us, so we will find out together. All right, here we go. That did not do what I wanted. Hold on. Try that again. Go back to my old school. There we go. Sometimes if I just get it up in my hand, that's a really tight quality. Same thing over here. At least took that little delta off. Man, this is going to be a nice whopping biface. I'm going to take one off of there. I just got to knock a little bit of this off. Try to do this. Okay, spall. Another little piece of rough. We should at this time be able to come back here and see what we can do. Got through. Stand up for just a second, guys. All right, come from right here. Go into it a little bit. It worked. It fractured it. I see it. Just didn't. There. Release. All right. Ugly hump. Nice spall. And again, that's thin enough. I'm going to heat treat that. We'll make some big, awesome Pointzilla out of it. I could probably take one more across the back here just while we're at it. Yes and no. This is that rough area I forgot in the back. Not so bad. There we go. All right, we'll heat this big bad boy. That's solid. That's awesome. Whole rock was awesome. Woo! All right, so that was not too bad. We got some leaves. I'll blow these out of here later. This big boy looks like it's gonna be awesome, but I don't know. So what we're gonna do to start, just prop it up a little bit. Bring this into the camera view. All right. There we go. Let me just make sure we're not really in camera view, so let me move this up some. There we go. Okay. Now let's see. Ooh, hiding in this big old sucker. Not bad. That doesn't look great. That looks blue, bluish white, something like that. Not bad at all. But we see how big this is too, right? So let's do some flipping and popping. Ooh, some orange hiding in there. All right. Ooh, we're making music. Looks like a good platform right there. But it's thicker than you would imagine. There we go. You can kind of see that bad spot, but it sure looks like it's just in this one area. So we're just gonna keep going with it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna flip it. All right. Get it back up on there. Let's go ahead and attack this corner first. Dang, that sounds good. Even though it's not the best. Look at us getting into really good stuff though. Oh, that looks great. That looks crud. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take another one right up the front here. Alright. that as good as I could have. But we will remedy that in the future. There we go. That baby, I would call that medium grade. Let's hope we get into some more A-grade juiciness. I think we will. Flip time. Again, be careful at this point because it's getting sharp. All right, we're gonna go back to this corner. Third time, fourth time's the charm. That looks good. A little weirdness here, but this looks good. Let's see what else we got. A little nice one right off the port. This was the edge. Kind of dove in a little bit just due to the shape of this next area. That's fine. That's fine. I think I can take one more here. Some little thin flakes, not really what I was going for. It's okay though. Alright. Let's do a little bit of a flip here. Alright. Not one here. Really kind of cortex. That side looks okay. That side looks a little rough. That was a nice dinner plate. The whole thing looked good. Little thin kind of came off. We're working our way into this side now. We're gonna bust into it and see what we got. Whew. With the sound of this head, I'll tell you what, I was expecting a little bit more glassiness. That's pretty nice, pretty high grade. A little superficial crack there, something else we can keep. Let's see here. Gonna knock the one over here. Not bad. Now we're gonna flip because this end looks really nice. I don't know if you can see that or if I just pulled it up out of frame, but this is the money area right there. Look at how frosted and nice that is. So do one there. Nice. That's all money. Dang, that just took a big piece of it. I'm gonna do another one here on the corner. It did nothing. So we're gonna flip it again. I was trying to keep flipping it too many times. We might be able to hit one off here. It looks like a platform. It's not very strong. Plate popped off there. Sometimes you can get those and sometimes you can't. Let's keep going. Oh, it's slowly becoming a little bit lighter. We're doing the megabythes here. Mega. Small one, but that's not what I generally would hit. I'm going to hit on the end, but I needed to do that. Rough, but the rest of that looked like a good spall. Full. Hit one more here. Another spall. Flip time. All right, sure you guys see where we're gonna hit. Right here. Nice. This looks like a very big platform right here. We want to hit it in deep, right there. Okay. Here we go. And then
thick raw coral. It's not playing around. Let's flip her and try her again. Alright, right here. This doesn't look like the best area, but we're gonna knock it off. Whoop. Anyways, just to further get into this. Little spall. Let's see here. Best. Not the worst. There you go. Thin, but okay. Starting to rain on me again, so I'll finish this one up. You guys see what we're doing? We're zigzagging this bad boy. Whoops. There we go. That one looks real good. That one's, who knows? A little roughness in the middle, so you never know with those. There we go. Not that guy. Not bad. Oh, come on, rain. We're almost done here. Go for the corner. Get some more. The other side. That side. Oh, that was one of the best ones of the whole thing. Nice, thick, great coloration. It ain't over till it's over. We're gonna flip it again. And go right here. Knock that off. Kind of came off with a block. There's some weird stuff in there, so that's a I don't know area. Do another one here. I'm trying to blow it up, just trying to peel it off. Again, oh wow, I can actually pick it up. There we go. Not so bad. Deep. Couple little pieces. Another spall. We're getting there. The rain let up again. Let me do a little back stretch. We're getting quite a pile there. I think this side's still hiding some really good material. I'm gonna bop it once on this end here. Twice on this end here. There we go. We'll find something good in that. Take the edge off. Flip it. See if we can knock a doozy off. There we go. We're gonna break right there. Well, we got two good ones. Oh, wow, shot a plate back at me. Let's do this one right here. There's a lot of these. I'm not bringing them back to me. I'm kind of swinging them out to the side, so I'm not losing a leg. Let's do this one. Let's do the corner here. Now, we're getting to a manageable size. I'm gonna take one right here. Rock this baby up a little bit. There we go. Some of this little stuff's gonna come off, and I'm gonna heat it, and we're just gonna see what happens. All right, we got a nice little core left here. Maybe I'll hit this off. Another little one. Got that flattened out a little. I think that's enough that I could heat it though. Ow! Injury! I pinched my finger when that rock came back down, and I happened to have a hole in my glove. So, it happens. Pinch it, let it clot. On to the work. Alright guys, I do think it's a small enough core I can just go ahead and heat this, so I'll heat it. But you guys saw the whole deal. I'm gonna see what some of this looks like now that it's getting wet from the rain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So definitely slicker rock, but still good stuff here. We're gonna heat it all up, see what happens. Hope you guys learned something, enjoyed that.